Steve.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, sure, but I mean, what do you want me to say?
What about, how about, I know Martin and I don't think he'd do something like this.
I don't know you well enough to know if you're fucking rug pull or not, damn.
Why don't you look into the facts? I spent the last fucking 8 weeks of my life in this software. I have 15 people working for me. I interviewed 25 VCs for funding. You think I would fucking do this to myself?
I have no idea. That's a lot of work to put in to fucking lose $400,000 on like an unsecured machine. I don't know what you want me to say, dude, damn.
Well, why don't you use your common fucking sense?
Well, I use my common fucking sense. Common sense shows that either something nefarious happened or something was so unbelievably, like, just unimaginably incompetently.
Are you victim blaming me for fucking, losing, for getting hacked? Which is it?
You didn't get hacked. You downloaded a rat.
Sure. Okay, so now I downloaded. So now I downloaded a rat. Before you said it was a rug pull.
How do you think those two things are mutually exclusive?
They are fucking mutually exclusive. I didn't intentionally fucking hurt myself.
I don't know that. That's kind of the whole point, right?
Well, if you looked into the facts, you might know that, because OKX traced through the blockchain something it doesn't sound like you know a lot about. The fucking hacker that took my wallet, or took my, got control of my wallet, also got control of another wallet that was linked to an exploit in December. It doesn't take much fucking research and asking, and you fucking know me, dude.
I don't know why you think any of those things contradict anything that I possibly said earlier, but...
You're suggesting that I committed a fucking federal crime. You know me, I shill for your fucking content, and all of a sudden, I'm the fucking bad guy who committed a crime, that I did something wrong. Meanwhile, I'm the one who lost money, my employers are the ones who are going to suffer, my fucking project suffers, and you're fucking rubbing salt in my wounds and accusing me of doing it?
So, I'm not rubbing salt in your wounds, I'm just reacting to the news online. I see something that comes off, I just give my reaction to it. If you have an issue with it, you can always provide a counter statement, or you can...
Yeah, I have a fucking issue with it, and I'm letting you know that you're an asshole for fucking going with the narrative that was immediate, instead of thinking about it and saying, gee, the consequences of this seem pretty significant. Martin's got a big project ongoing. What should I do? Should I think about it? Or should I just react like a dickhead?
I mean, I thought about it. It looks pretty bad. I don't know what...
It is pretty bad. I got my entire wallet taken by a fucking remote access device.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty. I don't know what you want me to say.
How about that sucks for Shkreli instead of, gee, I wonder if he fucking fucked over his partners and his law firm, and I wonder if he's going back to jail. That he'd come out of jail and want to go right back.
I have no idea. I don't know you that intimately. I'm not sure.
Oh my god. So are you telling me you're dense enough to think that I would write a 30-page white paper, fucking orchestrate a token, sell it all myself in the middle of the night because I'm fucking, that's a good idea, wake up, start hell, go to law enforcement, go to my partners, and you have that opinion. You don't want to do any research on this. You just want to be like, oh, I'm just going to react.
You write a 30-page paper, stir up some shit online, and then go to law enforcement for $400,000? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I didn't write a 30-page paper. We also made a gigantic software package, which I'm assuming you've never tried it.
Nope.
Right, so we made this software connected to our coin, right? We hired 15 people. We go to 20 venture capitalists, right? Also, I can do what? Hurt myself?
I don't know. Maybe $500,000 is worth it to you, or maybe not. Maybe it was a legitimate hack. I have no idea one way or another.
What do you want? Do you want to do any research? Do you want the file? Do you want the fucking IP address of the machine that took our shit?
Literally, none of those things prove anything.
OKX. Talk to OKX. The OKX guy literally has the same wallet that was connected to my hack, connected to another hack. That's fucking proof, asshole.
I don't know.
That's proof.
Okay, well, if you think that's proof, that's fine. Then you publish it, and then people like me look like an idiot. And then it's like, wow, look, that's the comment or something he has no idea about. And Shkreli 100% cleared his name.
Well, the point, asshole, is that there's a community of content creators, of which I thought I was a partner with you in, that we were like loose associated friends, because we've done a few interviews together. As soon as I come out of jail, I do an interview with you. I would think that you would be like, hey, Martin, is there something I could do here to help you clear your name? Like, do you have any evidence, like a smoking gun, like this OKX guy? that you can show me?
So, one, the OKX guy is not a smoking gun.
It is a smoking gun, asshole.
Two, I value my...
How is it not a smoking gun? Stop right there. How is it not a smoking gun?
Because I don't know your connection to that guy.
Blake Cohen, CFE.
I have no idea.
At Blake Cohen, CFE, he works for and represents one of the major centralized exchanges called OKX. At Blake Cohen, CFE. We're talking to law enforcement. I have fucking Interpol on this. You think that I'm fucking making this up? For 400 grand?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I know you're fucking clueless. That's why. Because you have to use some fucking amount of inference to determine the facts here. And what do you think's more likely?
That a guy that just came out of prison for securities fraud is defrauding people, or that you just happen to download a bad porn file and lost 400K overnight? I don't know, dude. You tell me. Listen, if everything you're saying...
I am telling you, Dick.
You have the videos, you've got the receipts, and then all of a sudden everybody else looks like a dumb fuck. Like, it's as easy as that. I don't know why you'd be so...
Yeah, but you're not willing...
You think I have no idea what's going on.
You're not willing...
You come in here and scream at me all you want, but I'm not going to sacrifice my integrity because...
You don't have fucking integrity, dude.
You know what? Everything looks on the up and up here. I'm not going to, any kind of comment about it. If you're right, publish the information, and then people like me look dumb, and then boom, you win.
You do look dumb. You are continuing to look dumb because the simple...
I'm dumb. Then I'm an idiot. Then you have the information on your side, and people like me look stupid. It's as easy as that.
I just don't understand how for a fucking couple of clicks you could sacrifice a friendship or a relationship.
Because my integrity is the most important thing to me, and I'm not going to pull punches or give false comments or mislead.
Well, how about you shoot somebody a DM and say, Martin, what happened here?
The information was public enough that I've seen it. I don't know when you're telling me things like I have the IP address in the file, and when you're telling me you've downloaded a torrent and gotten a rat on your machine, I don't know if you have the sophistication to even clear your own name here.
I have a solid state drive. I have a solid state drive forensically preserved. I have 2 outside forensic firms. I have a fucking law firm. You could have talked to any of those people. You could have gotten screenshots of any of those.
That has anything to do with contradicting my earlier story. If a friend planted the rat or uploaded that torrent 3 days before you downloaded it like it did, and they were the one behind the
yes, you can make an even crazier...
None of that stuff...
Use Occam's fucking razor. Like, do you really think that we'd contrive such a wild fucking crazy conspiracy in the face of potential law enforcement action that wouldn't get caught somehow? That this, by the way...
I don't know for 400K. Maybe you would. I don't know. I have no idea. But if you wouldn't, then you release the information and you look good. That's it.
Dude, I bought rap albums for more than that. Like, what is wrong with you? Think. It's not 400 million. It's 400K. I also talked to every single fucking VC. Andreessen Horowitz, Paradigm, Dragonfly, you name it. Every single VC went out and pitched our story. We're raising financing. We literally are raising financing as we speak. We'd go to VCs. While we did this, we're going to close the financing in the next couple of weeks. We're going to put out a press release. We did our seed financing for millions of dollars. Is that going to mean anything to you? No, well, maybe it's still possible. Maybe it's still possible.
Maybe a lot of people think everything. Maybe you really hacked and it doesn't matter. Then it's just a blip of the radar.
You're like a fucking. Are you like a QAnon believer? Are you that stupid? Do you have zero business experience that you? Like, does it make sense?
You literally just came out of prison from securities fraud, and you're involved in a rug pull. I've seen people with more
I'm not involved in a rug pull. I am the victim of a fucking...
If you didn't do it, then you publish information, you keep moving.
And I did, asshole! I did!
It's that easy.
I did publish information. The point is, people like you fucking hit and run when it comes out, and you ignore the information, and you don't give a shit because it doesn't matter to you. You get a couple extra clicks. That's not integrity, Steve. What integrity is you're willing to follow the fact pattern, you're willing to stand against the tide, and say, gee, now after looking at this evidence, it seems like the guy got hacked. That's what this guy, whatever his name is, Only Gamers, Ordinary Gamers, that's what he did. He took his shitty old video down. He said, sorry, Martin, you're right, you did get hacked. I looked into this. That's integrity, Steve.
Was this after you threatened to sue him?
Yeah, and I'm threatening to sue you too, asshole.
Well, then what the fuck? Do you really think that shows somebody's on your side? You really think you got them to walk back their opinion in a healthy manner because they're running around trying to sue everybody?
I think that when you can...
I'll give you this. If you really want, I can dedicate a day or two to dig into it.
Yeah, do that, asshole. That's
where I feel like it's fucked, and your excuse of here's an IP address from another country, but what isn't enough? I'll come out, I'll make a statement, but it's going to be way stronger than the one.
I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck what you do. I just thought you were better than this.
You obviously care what I do because you just call me screaming at me.
I'm disappointed.
to do a huge investigation into it. And
the reason I didn't,
person, I'm not going to be threatened by random threats of litigation from a guy online. Then I can do that if you want.
I had a
Don't call me screaming at me saying you have an IP address.
Steve,
you got the files saved on your laptop, and somehow that exonerates you from all the accusations.
Steve, there's a mountain of evidence that exonerates me, including my coworkers and my forensic fucking, firms that I've hired for this.
Forensic anybody are clearing your name. I don't know how you. The fact that you're using this as evidence, either one, shows that you don't think I know anything about computer shit, or two, you're just like throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks.
Yes, there is like I said, I didn't call Muda screaming because Muda's not my friend. I don't fucking know him. I've never done interviews with him, right? I've never done multi-hour-long videos, heart-to-hearts with him. I don't know him. He made a crazy video. He was wrong. He took it down because he has integrity. Not you. He has integrity.
He took it down because he threatened to sue him.
No, he took it down. We had a nice conversation. He said, you know what? We had pages and pages of analysis of the malware. Do you think he's stupid?
Did you threaten to sue him?
Of course I did. But after
he took the video down.
After he said, listen, first of all, I don't think Muda is the kind of guy that's going to take down a video just because he's threatened. Second of all, because he posted another one, and it wasn't very nice to me, by the way, but he at least admitted the overwhelming odds suggest a hack. And again, you have to put on your computer hat on. I have no idea if you're a fucking professional or not, but you have to do a little bit of inference. Am I asking you to 100% absolve me? Listen, ultimately that might be the FBI's job, and I'm hoping that we've called them. Like, we filled out an IC3 report. We have copies of the IC3 report. We have a law firm that's willing to represent me. Law firms don't do that when they think there's a fraud, right?
What do you mean? You can find a law firm to represent you for anything, Mike.
No, not to clear your integrity. Absolutely not. A law firm.
You have the money to pay. That's what law.
You're absolutely wrong. I've hired You're absolutely wrong. How many law firms have you worked with? Do you think a major law firm is willing to stand by you and say this guy didn't commit fraud?
If you've got the money to pay for the case, probably. Mike.
Absolutely not.
They'll make a decision, but I don't know what you want me to say. What is the goal of this conversation?
The goal of this conversation is to convey how personally disappointed I am with you. That's really it. I don't care about your shitty video. I don't care about your shitty channel. And I no longer care about you because you've displayed a reckless disregard for the truth and for honesty and integrity, which is supposed to be what you stand for.
Okay, well, listen. If that's what you wanted to convey, I got the message loud and clear, okay?
All right.
Okay, good luck with everything. If it wasn't anything nefarious, I hope you restore your pools and...
Fucking idiot.